Bud Selig, The Commish, by Brayden Elliott, BA 3447. Bud Selig was born on July 30th, 1934 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Selig was a true baseball fan from birth, but did not play the game of baseball as much as he loved watching. Due to a lack of physicality, Bud watched the game from the sidelines as a fan and future investor and entrepreneur. Bud attended baseball games of all kinds, two being the minor league Milwaukee Brewers and eventually the Braves when they moved to Milwaukee in 1953. Around this time, Selig was at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, majoring in political science and American history. After graduating in 1956, Bud went on a tour with the United States Army and later ended up working for his father at their Ford dealership in West Dallas, Wisconsin. By 1963, Bud was the largest public stockholder in the Milwaukee Braves. By 1965, the Braves had announced their upcoming 1966 season would be played in Atlanta. This was the end of a 13-year run in Milwaukee, resulting in Selig selling his team's stock in efforts to bring baseball back to the great city of Milwaukee. Bud organized exhibition games with MLB teams in Milwaukee and hosted regular season White Sox games at County Stadium. He nearly purchased the White Sox back in 1969, but later led a group of investors, along with himself, to purchase the American League Seattle Pilots. They had gone bankrupt, and the purchase was complete on March 31st, 1970. After the purchase of the Pilots, the name was changed to the Milwaukee Brewers. Selig and his staff had just 7 days until the start of the season. A week later, the new Milwaukee Brewers began their 1970 American League schedule. Today, they are part of the National League. With Selig's reputation in the MLB, 2 days after MLB Commissioner Fay Vincent was let go by owners, Bud became the chairman of the MLB's Executive Council, making him the de facto commissioner. Although facing many challenges as commissioner, such as the 1994 strike and the implementation of ideas and concepts such as the addition of 2 wildcard teams, interleague play, MLB.com, the World Baseball Classic, and instant replay. Under Selig, the MLB enjoyed 20-plus years of labor peace following the 1994-95 strike and created a ballpark boom that resulted in the creation of almost 24 new stadiums. Quote by Tim Kirkham. He has to be remembered as perhaps the most influential commissioner of all time. The growth in revenues, the new stadiums that were built under his watch. When it comes to all the things that happened under his watch, I think you have to consider him maybe the most influential commissioner of all time. All in all, Bud Selig is known by many as a Milwaukee hero, and it was loved and still is loved by many baseball fans today. He was focused and committed to keeping the great game of baseball in Milwaukee, persistent with his efforts, transparent to his fellow investors and the baseball community as a whole. He made decisions ethically with motives to maintain and improve. Although facing tough times as an owner and commissioner, he was resilient and hardworking. Because Bud was such a big fan of baseball, he made executive decisions on behalf of the greater good of the baseball community, all ethically made to help improve and create the game we all know and love today.